I mean, he was dominant in what, 14 and a half minutes or 15 minutes. You know, to get 18 free throws in that little amount of time and impact the game the way that he did in that little amount of time, he was dominant tonight. You know, we're going to talk a lot about Joel, and we should. I hope the next question's about Dario.
It's like, next question about Dario. How about Dario? He was 5 for 8 from 3.
And you know, we're playing around with looking at people in different spots. You know, we played him at a 5 tonight. He pulled Mozgov out. You know, he did a decent job defensively on the big fella, and the big fella had a hard time, you know, chasing Dario out to the three-point line. But those two guys, especially tonight, Joel and Dario, I thought played extremely well.
Do you also think this is good for Dario to know that, you know, you don't have to be in the starting lineup? You can come in and do this and have a successful role with this team?
That's how he's wired. He's an amazing teammate. He's been sort of wired like this for a long time. He wants to win, and he will, you know, fulfill a role, whatever it takes for us to go as a team, find a way to win. And I think that the versatility that he offers us of playing some 4, I do intend on looking at him at some 5. You know, makes him just a real fantastic sort of teammate and an improving player. You know, we forget sometimes that it's only, you know, him going into his second year.
Joel, I mean, the free throws accounted for a lot of Joel's scoring, but I mean, how does he do something like what he did? Just, you know, after like 10 months come out there, I mean, is it physicality or just? I mean,
I think it's an accumulation. It's a combination of all the things that we've spoken so much about Joel and the reason that he was paid what he was paid. He has a very unique and versatile skill package. You know, the 7'2" we get, the 200 and whatever pounds, you know, we get. But he can shoot a 3, he can make free throws, he can post up, he can face up, you know, and it's just a very sort of potent offensive package that people have to game plan for. And we see the impact that he makes on the defensive end. And, you know, all over the place, something like tonight will remind us all that's why he was paid what he was paid.
What does Joel do to get to the line as frequently as he does, from what you see from his?
I think he's very clever on drawing fouls and, you know, going through people's arms if they aren't disciplined, you know, really showing refs the hands, anything that's out, like he baits and he really like exposes the foul. He's so physical that the collision, you know, I think exposes fouls. And it's not always from a post-up. You know, I think, I'll be curious, but my gut says that a lot of the fouls drawn were in a face-up, where he just, you know, drove through people instead of back people down. All those things give him an opportunity to, you know, make a ref call a foul.